Hey guys, this is Colin with 833 Cost Per Mile. Today is Saturday, August the 19th, and I wanted to go over trend lines, do a little comparison to the last video I did, which I think was the end of July. So, as we can see here, we're on DAT Trendlines, and this is why the market is so soft and why so many guys are going out of business. Spot loads. So for the average of August 7th through the 13th compared to July 31st through the 6th. So basically, we've dropped 12%. For the month, June to July, we're down 19.5%. And for the year, July 22nd through, July of 22 compared to July of 23, the number of spot loads is down 50%. So if there was 2 loads posted last year, there's only 1 load posted this year. Trucks, for this week, we're up 2.1. June over July, truck postings, we're down 13%, but over the year, we're only down 5%. So that means if there was 100 loads out there last year, right now, there's only 50 loads, but we're only down 5% on the trucks. So that means we've now got 95 trucks competing for 50 loads, and that's not a good scenario at all. Before, we had 95 trucks for 100 loads. Van load to truck ratio for the week, August 7th through the 13th, compared to July 31st through the 6th, we're down almost 11%. For the year, July over July, we're down 31%. Spot rates for the year, for last year, we're down 22%. Flatbed, the week of July 31st compared to August 7th through the 13th. Flatbed, we're down load to truck ratio, so there's 18 less loads per 100 trucks compared to a week ago. For the month, we're down 26%. So if there was 100 trucks, now there'd only be, what would that be, 74 loads instead of 100. For the year, look at this. We're down 67%. So that means that there was 100 loads last year, there's only 33 loads this year. That is absolutely terrible. And that's the flatbed load to truck. Now we look at flatbed spot rates, they're down 23% from last year. That's just craziness. Reefer load to truck ratio, the number of loads compared to the number of trucks is down 47% from last year. It's down 16.5% for the weeks, and for the month it's up 0.6%. That is absolutely crazy. The reefer load to truck ratio is almost half the number of loads compared to the number of trucks for last year. Reefer spot rates are down 19% from last year. Fuel prices a year ago, I guess, were 29 cents a gallon, or 29% lower a year ago, July 22 compared to July 23. And where are we at? Van rates for August right now, the average is 207 across the United States. Flatbed, we're looking at 250 a mile, and reefer, we're looking at 246. Now, one thing that I did learn today is when you come into the trends, you can click on this And you can see van demand and capacity. So when we look at the van demand and capacity here, the light yellow, which I'm assuming is this color, is 0 to 1, or load to truck ratio, 1.1 loads for 2.5 trucks. Is the way I'm reading that. Not good. And if it was a perfect world, which it's not, so let's come over here. Texas, load to truck ratio, 2.6 to 5.4. So there's 2.6 loads and 5.4 trucks. So there's twice as many trucks as there are loads in Texas right now for a van. Now let's look at flatbed demand and capacity. Come on. So load to truck ratio, looks like there's 18 loads to a truck. That's pretty good. California, there's 3.4 loads for 8.2 trucks. So that's really, really bad. I guess you're gonna have to go to Oregon. Let's look here. Colorado, the load to truck ratio, there's 0 loads and there's 3 trucks for every load that's not there. This is terrible. Mississippi, it looks like there's 18 plus loads to every truck. So Mississippi is hot. Now we're gonna come down, we're gonna look at the next one. Let's go to van demand and capacity. I think we already looked at this. Hang on, let's go to the next one, guys. National flatbed rates. Come on. So this was quite interesting, I found. National flatbed rates. So all the West Coast, Colorado, everywhere, $2.26 a mile is a good national. And as we just saw, a lot of those higher rates are coming out of Oregon. No rates out of Colorado. Texas area, $2.51. Midwest, $2.62. Southeast, $2.60 for the flatbeds. And the Northeast, $2.44. But that's absolutely terrible when you think of all the tolls and everything that they've got up there. Reefer demand and capacity. This is all something I've just noticed on Trendlines. And so I'm kind of enjoying this today. I'm learning something new. It's just really hard to tell the colors. Wyoming, obviously 0 loads and there's 2.2 trucks up there. I'm thinking that this must be California, this light blue. California is showing 2.3 loads to 5 trucks. So that means that there's 2 loads for every truck. Idaho, 5.6 loads to 11.9 trucks. So it's quite interesting to see how this load to truck ratio works. I'm not seeing anywhere. I mean, look how dead Florida is. Oh my goodness. Louisiana, absolutely horrible. Well, let's go down to the next one. I believe we've covered all of those on the trends. So let's just go back to view trends. And like I say, this is on the DAT. Also, we're going to notice now the fuel price, national fuel price is $4.38 a gallon. I believe the end of July it was $3.90 a gallon. Not good. So anyway, guys, this is the DAT trend lines. Let me show you how you get here. When you're in products, let me go back again and again and again. Sorry about this, guys. I'm going to show you how I got here. So On the DAT, you go to tools down here, and then you're going to come over here and you go to trend lines. You're going to hit on trend lines, and this is what is going to show you the trends and everything that I tried to explain to you. Hopefully it made sense. I'm going to do another video here. I'm going to do one on how much money you're making or you're not making pulling a flatbed, a reefer, and a dry van. So take a look out for that here in a little bit. That'll be with the current rates that we're seeing here for August and the current fuel prices. This is Colin with 833 cost per mile. This week, which is the 19th, so somewhere around the 21st, 22nd, I'll be putting out my fuel cost calculator for free, and that will allow you to track your fuel economy, your fuel cost per mile for diesel and DEF, reefer fuel cost by the hour, and also keep track of your oil costs, oil consumption, and things like that. And that'll be free for 90 days. Hope you guys enjoy it. We also offer complete bookkeeping for one truck and 2 or 3 trailers for $99.95 a month. And all you do is send us a picture of every single receipt. It takes about 15 minutes to get you set up. And once a week, we will send you a daily profit or business report for the days of the month, show how much money you made for that month for those number of days. So let's say it's the 15th of the month, you'll see what all your costs were through the 15th, and then your profit through the 15th. And then you'll also have access to the monthly report that would show your profit through the 15th of the month, but shows the bills for the whole 30 days. And you'll see some videos on that. My name is Colin. I've had a CDL or the equivalent since 1987. I decided I needed to know my numbers, and I wanted to build a software company to show you your numbers. So keep looking out. Please like, please subscribe. Any questions, any comments, please ask me. And I look forward to doing business with you. Thank you.